Hello everybody, my name is Christian Charlo. Welcome to this market report. Today we're Thursday, July 24th, 2014. Today folks, I want to talk to you about a movement that we have in the apparel retailers. Actually today, if we take a look at the sector here, we see the sector is clearly rebounding on the support, starting a breakout. However, there's still this 100-day, 200-day moving average here where we actually might have a pause on this bullish cycle. Or we might actually see a wave of buyers that are continuing to fuel in the upward momentum in the sector, and the sector might be propelled until 731 points. So I think that today, on the breakout that I'm going to show you, it's important to actually make sure that you put your stop loss on those breakouts, but to always make sure that you're not in a buying spree, but open positions gradually. Maybe go open half of the positions, and the more you see the momentum continue, add on to your long exposure. So on Guru.tv, we actually published that list since this morning. So let's take a look at the breakouts. Now, Foot Locker here is one of the clearest breakout that we have in the sector. Actually, Foot Locker, if you're getting in right now, 47.80 should be your stop loss. Nike too as well is clearly breaking out. Make sure you put your stop loss at 76.49 on Nike. Urban Outfitters is doing the same thing as the sector, clearly rebounding on the support, breaking out. However, there's this 200-day moving average around $36 where I think we might actually have a pause on Urban Outfitters. So from 35 almost to 36, it's not even 10%. So that would not be a stock that we would recommend among our analyst choice portfolio on marketgurus.tv that you can have access for free for 10 days just by clicking at the link below. If we take a look also at the other breakouts that we have in the sector, there's JCPenney, which is clearly breaking out too as well, but however, there's still a resistance that's there. So I would say going gradually, make sure you put your stop loss at 850 on JCPenney. The Gap, but look at this, the Gap is lacking the upward momentum here required to be a credible breakout. So the Gap is not really my favorite so far because of this upward momentum that is lacking. Nordstrom, also a nice breakout too, but make sure you put your stop loss at 67.05. And among the stocks that you could watch for an eventual breakout, there's Brown Shoe, there's Zumiez at 28.40, Brown Shoe it's at 29.10, and there's also Finish Line around 27.50. So this is the list here. All the other ones you see on the top are the ones that are breaking out today: Nike, Urban Outfitters, Foot Locker, and the ones with an S are stocks you should watch if the upward momentum in the retailers continue. But as I said, going gradually because we have this congestion between the 100-day, 200-day moving average where we might actually have a pause on this bullish cycle that just started in the apparel retailers. So this was Christian Charlo for your market report, and see you next week for your market report.